Hello folks, I am Dr. Chithra, living in Trichy for the past 25 years as a gynecologist. I would like to share a few moments of yours, or rather I would like to tell you about something which is more important now regarding your menstrual hygiene and cycle. Okay, now we know that every month every woman has a menstrual cycle, and we have been using from time immemorial cloth, pads, and other things. Now we want a change. We want a change to the menstrual cup. What is menstrual cup now? This should be the question in everybody's mind. But then a menstrual cup is something in a plastic cup. I'll show you one now. See, it's a small cup which can be held or it can be put inside your vagina, and it will hold the blood that you discharge during your period. See, this will help all of you to retain the blood within the body and not bring it out. What we were doing all these years, we were getting the blood out of our system, getting it all stained on that cotton cloth or on the pad. But now we have this menstrual cup, which is a small thing which can be put inside the vagina, and this will collect all the blood that we bring out during the periods. And you can take it out, discard the blood, and then put it back again. And this is made out of medical grade silicone, which can be reused any number of times and nothing happens to yourself, not the cup. Okay, this cup can be used for as long as 10 years. Okay, forget, if you don't want to use it for too long a time, you can always discard it after 5 years, get another one. But then this longevity or the life of this cup is 10 years long. Now why should we change on to this menstrual cup? All of us are talking about pollution day in and day out. Don't you think it is your responsibility to share towards the pollution control of today and not do anything to this Mother Earth? So here comes a real good thing which will help you to preserve the Mother Earth and prevent pollution. See, all these days we were discarding the blood stained pads outside, and the blood stained patch, though however good you would discard it, would lie on the road. All of us ourselves, when we have walked across the road, have felt many times shy to see those pads lying here and there, being torn off by the dogs on the road, lying here and there, making you feel very, very ashamed that someone, one of your fraternity, had thrown it out there. So you always feel very bad about it. So now here comes an escape from all that. So you no longer have to use a pad, dispose it out like that, and that will not be spreading out in your city, making your city look very dirty. So you indirectly help the city to be even cleaner than what you want it to really be. So this is one thing. And this pad, whatever we have been using all these years, has somehow or the other been bad to us also. See, us means it has caused discomfort to many of you when you use it time and again. See, when you wear a pad for a longer time, you sweat a little more there, so you catch on infection there, and you keep scratching here and there. You start discharging, white discharge after your periods are over. Then you have to mentally go and meet a doctor, find out nothing is wrong with you, then clear off all this infection, then switch over to a different brand. And everyone talks about different new brands every day. So you switch on from this to another brand and from that to another brand, and then you do not know which really suits you good. So each day you have to try new ones, get I don't know whether you get sometime to the good or to the bad one. So this is what happens with those pads. And sometimes they have been very bad to your skin as well as to your inner system as well, because they say something called as dioxin has been released out of these pads when you wear it and when it comes in contact with your blood. So that has not been good to yourself as well. So would you like to harm yourself by just using those harmful pads? We know, as long as we had know the solution, we were sticking on to that because we were not very happy with the cloth that what the forefathers used. But then now you have another better option. So you can always try these menstrual cups. This menstrual cup can be used by any woman who has started menstruating till she stops menstruating. But still, a word of caution for the young ones. See, these are a little big for the young ones. So as soon as somebody attains menarche, and teaching them how to put this inside may be a little cumbersome. So it is not really worthwhile for those young kids. So you can still ask them to use something in a cotton pad, then use the what is available commercially with all those plastic coats on them. Okay. Now for the older ones, somebody who is in the college, who has already been married, who has had children, who are around 40. All these people can use these cups with much comfort than what you can expect. Inserting this is very easy. You have to take time. There are many videos available on the net. I know all of you all know to browse and you know the way to find out how to use it. You can just have to fold it, put it inside, and then once you put it in, see, imagine, now I just put it, and once I release, it's opening up. So similarly, once you put it in and release, it will open up on its own, and it will fit very nicely, snugly to your cervix, and it'll stay there and just collect the blood. There is no opening on this side, so the blood is not going to seep, so it will not stain your clothes. You don't have to be really bothered. You don't have to run period of, especially the girls who are in the college, you don't have to run period after period into the toilet to check whether you have stained your clothes. So that's the biggest relief that any of us who are working or ones who are going to the college can ever have. So this is such a mental relief for all of you, and you can wear it day long. Now wearing this, now it's collecting blood. Now how do I clean it? This should be your next doubt. So this is an ordinary silicone cup. It can be just washed with water. You have to go into the toilet, put out the blood, just wash it, rinse it in water, put it back inside your vagina. So if you are scared, if there's no water, you went into the toilet, but then after reaching, you find out that there's no water. You don't have either paper with you. Doesn't matter. It's out of your body. It has to just go inside your body. That's all. You put it inside, and tomorrow morning when you have a bath, you just have to take it out, wash it with soap, clean it up properly, again rinse it with water, put it back inside your body. It's not going to cause any harm to any of you anytime. See, this has been trusted for many years. We have been using this medical graded silicone in various other products. See, they put a small catheter inside the heart and they say your heart is fine after that. The same silicone is being used for you to put it outside. It's not inside really, though it's inside your body. It's not going inside and it's not staying there for a longer time. It's going to come out every 3 hours, every 4 hours, every 6 hours, depending upon how much of blood you collect. After a few times of usage, you know for yourself whether you have to take it out after 2 hours, after 4 hours, or after 6 hours and wash it. Because this cup can hold up to 25 to 30 ml of blood. See, somebody who is menstruating for about 3-4 days itself only loses about 50 ml of blood. So it's over 3 days that you lose 50 ml. So over a day, over 2 hours, it's going to be only a few ml of blood that you are going to rinse every time you use it. And you don't have to feel really bad because you're using your hand. It's after all your own blood. So you don't have to feel bad. You have to just take it out, wash it, put it back inside your body. And you can trust the quality of this silicone because it has been time tested. That's what I want to insist again and again, because it's time for us to change to the better than from what we have all these years. Now, another important thing what I would like to share with all of you is, WHO has declared 28th of May as the Menstrual Hygiene Day. It's a day of importance for all women. All of us should know what is menstruation, what is menstrual hygiene, and as a doctor, it's my duty to make sure that all my folks, all my people who are around me, who are in my town, know about it. So we are planning to have a series of what I should say, an awareness program in Trichy. We are trying to collect as many places as possible. I want people who are working in the office to either come forward and tell us that we want somebody to come and teach us about all these things, especially the advantages of this and where I will get, how I should use. All these doubts should be cleared. We are there in person to clear you out, and we are a group of doctors at Trichy. Any of us can be available, and we will come to your place and give you a small lecture about it and tell you how to use this and what are the advantages of using a menstrual cup. We are trying to do as much as possible on the May 28th of this month. And besides this, in all the hospitals, wherever they want to create an awareness, the HH Mart, who are the dealers for this Intimus Menstrual Cup at Trichy, are ready to hold a camp sort of a thing. They'll be available there. They'll keep these products. They will give you pamphlets. They will teach you. They'll allow you to talk to your doctor about this. And then in case you want to buy, they are ready with the product. You can buy it from them. On the 28th, we are trying to, the H Mart, who deal with this menstrual cup in Trichy, are ready to be available at different hospitals in Trichy. They are readily available there with the product. So in case you want to get them, you can always get. And in case you want to know more details about the menstrual cup, you can contact the numbers which are seen on the screen.